Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Drop.
What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Blerdspot Podcast. I'm your host, June88, Crystal Bay, and homie Kid family. And Crystal Bay is out at DreamCon, being every bit of what she thinks she is, and that's a lot. She's out here being ignorant, on top of tables twerking, and just got her legs out, being fast, drinking Henny out the bottle. I seen the footage. She just, out having a good old time.
She got to. You got to be a little ratchet with her ratchet fun.
Ratchet, they're doing hood rat stuff. Like she got her hair. She didn't got a new hairstyle done. She changed. She don't know how to
being fast.
Now being fast, yo.
On a slow day.
On a slow day. Phantom, how you doing, my brother? How you doing, bro? What's going on with you? What you know?
I'm good. I mean, my allergies still beating the crap out of me, but at least I don't sound like I'm about to die from a Darth Vader chokehold.
Damn, that mother, that had you like one of the had you in a baby boy, like, yeah, call for your mama.
You call for your mama. Mama.
But yeah, me, I just been chilling, man. Got a lot of music coming up, got stuff. I'll let you hear some of the stuff I got cooking up, So I'm dropping this, like I told my boy Izzy, my goal is to drop a single once a month, drop a single. So that's the goal. So I'm gonna hope I can stick with that goal. Hopefully, if it's not every month, it's gonna be once a month, something like that. It's gonna be one of them joints. What we got? What we got? We got some news. We got some breaking news.
There ain't no breaking news. I mean, I ain't like I'm a scroll and I'm about to turn into Drake and say, shout out to the Blerdspot Podcast.
Yo, man, I'd be freaking fired, bro. Scrolls turning to Drake and shout us out like that. They'd be like, first of all, appreciate your love, Mr. Aubrey Grant. Speaking of Drake, that dude, even that Pusha T, like, you ain't right your leg on time.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Drake aiming at Push again. Like, dude, you aiming at somebody who really
don't care.
Like, he really don't. It's like, however far you think you can go, he's gonna go beyond how far that you think you can go.
Because at last I checked, Pusha T was the one who told everybody you had a son before you did.
Yes, like, you are hiding a child. Let that boy come home, deadbeat motherfucker, playing Border Patrol. That's kind of like how they did to T'Challa too, though. We ain't gonna act like they didn't put that in the script. Yeah, he was like,
forget that. I'm mad because she ain't never told him about him. Well, we're not sure, but I don't think she did.
I mean, I would like to say they hinted towards it like they did.
Nah.
So you mean to tell me she pulled a Jenny from Forrest Gump? Just named it, that homie Forrest, without telling the dude. Then last minute, this is your father. This is your father, right? So do you see this picture? This is your father. This is the king of this big country. T'Challa, you are T'Challa. This is your father. So that's what you tell me.
She talked to Queen after T'Challa died. Like, hey, you a grandma.
Like, bitch, what? Touche, my nigga. Touche. But yeah, man. Secret Invasion. A lot of people ain't feeling that joint, my boy. They ain't feeling.
I'm one of the people I'm mad. How you ruin a great show like that?
Let me explain. Let me tell you, because I was talking to my boy Drew. Shout out to my boy Drew. We all know Drew. I was like, the way he was explaining to people frustration was not the way the boy E-Man explained it. The way E-Man, shout out to E-Man, gotta have him back on the show. The way he said it in his video makes perfect sense. When you say it the way E-Man said it makes sense. Like, yo, episodes are too short. And from comic book standards, how big a deal Secret Invasion was, which y'all did it no justice. Like, you did it a disservice by not. Is that the right word? Yeah. Whatever. You didn't do it justice by how y'all presented it to the people.
Right.
Which I can agree. I mean, comic book wise, it was a big deal. And there was no big scroll reveal that was impactful. And I feel like me and the buddy, I was telling you, like, yo, I feel like this should have been a bigger reveal. And people like, yo, Rhodey's story, all the impactful moments mean nothing. I'm like, bro, it would have been the same thing if it was been Steve Rogers or somebody else. It would have been the same thing. So y'all really have no argument in my opinion.
From a casual standpoint, no end credit scene.
Oh no, I was hot about that. I'm like, nigga, really?
No big name cameo. I'm sorry, Rhodey is not a big name.
Say it again for the boys in the back. Say it again.
Rhodey ain't no big name.
Thank
you. Be recasted.
Man, you tripping. You really gonna do that? You really gonna do that, man?
I am.
You gonna do that, man, like that, man?
What is said ain't gotta be said.
Man,
what is known ain't gotta be said.
Man, you mean to tell me, man, you mean to tell me Don Cheadle ain't the right choice, man?
I ain't say that.
Man, what you saying there, man? He was in Oz, man.
All I'm saying, man, is, hey, look here. He needs to get a leg up on the competition.
Gosh, damn. You know what to do. You know what to do. Cut it off. Look at the leg. Oh, damn. We say that ain't right. That ain't right. That ain't right. Oh, Jesus Christ, that ain't right. But what?
I'm just saying. But I'm trying to figure out how the heck did they steal him out of a whole hospital room?
Easy, bro. It was I guess it was
hold on, wait. I'm just gonna say it like this. They really don't give a fuck about black people in a hospital if a whole human can come up missing and then replaced.
I mean, I guess they got the jump on them. I guess it's one of them things where it was a late night shift. They well, you know, in the hospital, because I remember family member was in the hospital one time and they gonna do my x-rays at night. I'm scheduled for the night shift. All right, cool. Maybe it was a night thing they was gonna do. Scroll, snap somebody in half, switch, take them out, boom, there you go. I guess it was but I got told somebody. I don't think Marvel
disable the cameras and everything.
I really think Marvel didn't draw this all the way out. I don't think they thought about this all the way through. This wasn't like
they need to start going back to thinking school or something.
What you say?
I said, if they did think this all the way through, they need to go back to thinking school.
Like I said, I don't think they thought all of this out. I don't really think they thought I say that because I think when they did Secret Invasion, I think Marvel, they have an idea of what they're going to do. I think they have like bullet points what they want to, because they plan like years in advance. All right, cool. And I don't think they thought about, because it goes back to, and it proves my point, it goes back to Captain Marvel. They wrote her story in, they shot the Endgame stuff first, then they brought her character in. So they're like, yo, we didn't know where to put her power, how to scale her, yada, yada, yada. So cool. Then you got when Marvel don't talk to their directors. One director side said, oh, there was only one Steve Rogers. And the other side say there's two.
No, it's two. It's two. Matter of fact, both of them held her casket.
That's what they saying. Like, that's what they going back to. They say there was two, but the other like, nah, there was just one. So I'm like, y'all ain't talking. Y'all not talking to each other. Y'all need to sit back and talk to each other. I don't think Marvel thought all this to, okay, we didn't. Because like I said, the way we've been painted on this podcast, you don't see a body, there's no death. Because we only saw Iron Man, Tony Stark at the end of the battle. We didn't see no open casket. Like, you think about it, somebody as lavish, as pompous as Tony Stark wouldn't want a big funeral. Open casket, as cocky as he is, he wouldn't want like.
Yeah, nah, he gotta go out in style.
He want a big show. No Paul White.
Tony Stark, even though he married to Pepper, he still would have had his casket lined with bitches he smashed like a Will Chamberlain wall.
This nigga here. But I just feel like even if that, it would be more like whoever was revealed to be a Skrull would have been it would have been like, didn't know, just like, bro. So we grew to love this character since how long? And now all that means nothing. So I'm like, yo, Secret Invasion could have been better. It should have been a movie. I think it should have been a movie. It should have been a movie. It could have been a 2-hour movie.
It should have been 3 hour and 10-minute episodes.
Who's sitting through that? A 3-hour show? 30 minutes.
Technically, we did.
What's up?
6 episodes, 45 minutes each. That's about 3 hours.
Yeah, I give you that. I just feel like, thinking about it, the way people break it down, I really think like, yo, maybe this show could have been better if the episodes was longer. And it'd been like, and the people like, I got to an argument with my partner, like, bro, Marvel said this was a Nick Fury story. Like, man, they could have paid, like, bro, that wasn't in the budget. I mean, and they're like, yo, you always say, man, that they could afford to screw off some money. Like, yeah, but they probably like, nah, we ain't gonna do it this time. Marvel like, nah, we ain't gonna F off the money. Like, yeah, you
Can we also talk about the fact that we got the true in-game end credit scene? They didn't show it, but we know what happened. You know what I mean? Okay, so you know on Endgame, they did the end credit scene because they want to keep on pulling on heartstrings by playing the thing from the Iron Man sound cast thing from
the
true end credit scene should have been how Nick Fury went back to the battlefield with the Skrulls and was collecting DNA samples. That should have been the end credit scene. So when they do Secret Invasion, we know how much of how pissed off he is.
So, okay, so with Fury collecting DNA, would that make Fury a villain? Because that's like a contingency plan, like, yo, just in case it go down.
Nah, he's always had a contingency plan.
But wouldn't that make him more of a villain in this situation?
Question: would you consider Batman a villain even though he has a contingency plan on how to stop each and every other member of Justice League?
I mean, that's a yeah, I know. When you put it yes and no, because because Superman gave him like, yo, just in case I go off the grill, here you go.
He had one for everybody. He has a contingency plan to stop Flash, Wonder Woman, Superman, Green Lantern, everybody, Martian Manhunter. He even got a contingency plan to stop himself.
That is just one of them things, like, bro, you is like, you crazy at this point, bro. Like, you really off the rails of this joint.
But no, I think it's smart for Nick Fury to have a contingency plan on how to, collect everybody's samples, only because you never know when somebody gonna go off grid. Imagine if Thor got pissed off and decided to fuck shit up.
But how do you stop something like Thor? Like, I don't think what can you possibly do? What can a Nick Fury possibly do against a nigga like Thor? Like,
that's why he needed all them. Look here, that DNA sample had Thanos' DNA mixed with Thor's DNA, mixed with Obsidian's DNA,
Mhm.
mixed with Scarlet Witch, Groot,
Yep.
Captain Marvel, all
Yep.
rolled into one. Plus
And
stuff.
they had the DNA of the Black Panther. The Black Panther DNA.
Yeah. I really wish he would have saved that and gave that shit to Wakanda to see if that would have helped save the Black Panther, giving him a more potent heart-shaped herb mixed with other DNA that y'all can sit there and figure out how to extract and give it to him to be able to heal himself.
Yep. Which goes back to all y'all had to do. When you see stuff like that, and you're like, yo, all you could have did was freeze this man now. And they had this, like, nigga, you
They
could
froze Bucky. You froze the white man, but you couldn't freeze the king? Come on, son.
shout it. I feel like it always boils back then. We always go back to that, but I always go back to Black Panther because, like, when you see stuff like, wait, you start connecting the dots, like, okay, it's simple to do this. Then we're gonna get back to Secret Invasion. You could have simply just froze the dude. Now you know they have this DNA of him with like that's pretty much pure DNA. Like, yo, you could have like did some Wakandan tech, some transfusion, give him something, inject him, boom. It had the Call of City and stuff in it. And that's like Robitussin. That's like, what is that's like ginger ale. Knock out everything. It will knock out damn near anything, but y'all chose.
For real, boy, had that. I'm trying to tell you, that little vial, all they had was some saltines and some ginger ale.
Ginger ale, baby, that's all they had, y'all. That's all they had. That's all they had. But it was, like I say, Secret Invasion. Like I say, people giving it, they crapping on, but to me, it's not that bad of a show. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, no, it was confusing as fuck. And spoiler alert: if you don't like your shit spoiled, you ain't seen the episode, cut us off for about the next maybe 5-6 minutes, and
Yep.
on back show.
Yep, replay gang and all that do that.
The fact that she fucked Gravik up with ease don't sit right with me.
I smell you.
Like, look here, little white girl. I've been had this stuff. I got this stuff same time you got the stuff. How the hell do you wield this better than me? But I've been a better soldier than you.
I guess they putting it like, yo, it's what's it called? Help me out here. Because Gravik was moving off of anger and emotion, and she was moving.
You trying to tell me she wasn't moving off of revenge, Gravik and killed her mama and her daddy?
And that nigga in the alley, she a super fly. She a super squirrel. Ha! Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I
I'm
did.
your mama. I'm your daddy. I'm that
I'm
squirrel.
that strong. Too sweet, baby. Too sweet. Hey, that's joking today. That's joking today. But yo, man, I feel like a lot. I feel like she was more, like I said, I was like, I can agree that part was like, bro, you that easy? It was that easy to one off this guy. It was that easy for you to do.
I'm gonna tell you why they did it. They seen him in Barbie and like, nah, we can't make sure he the next big bag.
Yeah, he was in Barbie too.
Yeah, he was in Barbie.
Dude, that dude in everything.
You ain't see the photo?
No, I saw him as Bob Marley, as Malcolm X.
Oh, let me see if I can find the photo for you. That nigga was in Barbie.
See, he's playing a lot of historical black characters. I can give you that. Ain't that a dog? He in Barbie. I never knew. Damn.
It's from the group chat.
I never saw that. I ain't even pay attention to it.
He in a group chat.
Man, but like I say, I feel like Secret Invasion was one of the shows that I feel like I look at it like low key. That's the only. I think we're gonna get a trailer for that this Monday as well. Don't quote me. I think we're gonna get a trailer for that Monday. That I've been hearing that.
My boy Loki needs to make an appearance.
And I feel like right now, I think this is just me thinking. Shit, Gravik. I feel like what were we talking about? I lost my train of thought. What were we saying? Help me back. What were we talking about? I lost my train of thought. I was gonna go somewhere with this. Shit, lost my train of thought. But go ahead.
So you said something about Gravik.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Black Ken doll.
I feel like with Gravik, he killed him too easy. Yeah, that's what it is. To be that strong, you got off way too easy. Like, bro, you would. I don't think he's gone yet. I think he may come back. I'm like, bro, like that was just way too freaking easy.
Way too easy.
Way too like, bro. You did it that quick. You popped that dude that fast.
Gravik getting beat that quick is the equivalent to somebody being able to wield Thor's hammer. Like, not wield it, but you remember on what was it? The second Avengers movie. He thinking ain't nobody gonna pick it up. Cap moved it a little bit, but here come Vision. Here you go.
What's going on?
Nigga.
And that dude, Captain America, like, yeah, I could have picked that bitch up. I'm like, I wanted to spare your ego, man. I ain't want to do you like that.
Hey, but that's what Captain's supposed to do.
That's true, then.
Trust and believe. If Iron Man was worthy enough to pick it up, he went for the spare Thor's feelings. He was gonna rub that shit in his face.
Oh yeah. Like, yo, look what I can do. You really would have seen Fat Thor early. Fat Thor would have been there early.
No body shaming. He's a body positive Thor, okay?
Body positive Thor. Yo, let me get to this sneaker talk real quick. Let me get some sneakers. Let me get some stuff. How you do today? I need some airtime.
I got you.
All right, yo. In today's sneaker news, we got the LeBron Next Generation drops August 1st. That's about it. There's nothing dope dropping. And we got the Air Max 90 dropping August 3rd. I mean, you may like this colorway because you were a fan of them boys.
I've never been a fan of Cowboys colored shoes, which is weird.
And these are
if it was San Antonio, like nightlife Spurs colors,
I feel you. And those go for those Air Max 90s go for 140, and the LeBrons go for 160. And these are the LeBrons. These are the LeBrons right here.
Oh yeah, see those? I can rock those with these.
Okay.
The San Antonio City jerseys.
Okay. I see you. But you ain't too much.
San Antonio City jersey, especially the black one, go hard too.
Man, there be some fire. Oh snap! I mean, I'll talk about that next week. But yeah, man, there be some stuff dropping, man. There be some like the sneaker light sneaker heat. What we got in gaming, man? What we got in gaming? Oh, you want to wait? Hold that off. Yeah, let's hold that off. No. You dropped it. Do it last time. Go give some gaming news.
So gaming news, of course, you know Spider-Man was pushed back to October 20th. But the cool news about that game is if you've ever played Grand Theft Auto, was it 5?
Right.
You can switch between the 3 characters of Michael, Trevor, and what's that boy name?
The black guy?
Black guy, yeah.
I don't even remember. It's funny, I never played GTA 5. I always saw gameplay.
Franklin, that's his name. You switch between the 3 characters of Michael, Trevor, and Franklin.
Right.
On Spider-Man 2, you can switch between Peter and Miles.
Oh, okay.
So that's actually one thing that I'm excited to look forward to this video game. Then again, I do believe they pushed Spider-Man back so it didn't have to compete with Mortal Kombat, especially with the release of the combat pack and the characters. It was smart for them to push it back a month. But now Spider-Man is going to have to compete with, I believe, what's that thing called? Assassin's Creed.
Oh,
AC Mirage.
All right.
That's what it has to be with now.
Right.
Right, but other than that, there's no more gaming news. If y'all want y'all Funko news, please hit up the Blerdspot Podcast on Instagram. Hit our inbox, and Crystal Bay can help you with any of your Funko news related sources.
Oh yeah, we're gonna make her pull a double for not being on the show today. She's gonna pull a double shift. Next week, she's gonna do double Funko. She's gonna do double Funko news. But yeah, man, like going back to Secret Invasion, it was my. I got A lot of people try to clown me for my list. I'm like, bro, like, it's my list, it's my opinion.
Right.
So I'm like, just because you like a certain show, I had to check my partner about it. Just because my list is this, I want to know yours as of now. I have Loki, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Moon Knight, Secret Invasion, What If, Miss Marvel, Hawkeye, WandaVision. Now my partner like, yo man, you gonna put Secret Invasion above Hawkeye? I did not like Hawkeye. I, even though Secret Invasion wasn't that great of a show, it still left me wanting more. It's kind of like if I had to be nice about WandaVision, because we started that at the top of the pandemic, and we was on here always like, what could be next? Could this? Could be that? It kept us talking. I wasn't talking every day about what happened after Hawkeye. I wasn't talking about what's gonna happen next on Miss Marvel. I wasn't in What If, like, because What If is just a filler show. It's like,
Yeah, but I liked What If though.
yeah, What If was good, but it wasn't like what's next worthy, because I felt like it was just a what if, like, yes, what if this happened? It's really no only thing I could feel that could possibly come from that is a Y2, I think I said his name right, and Infinity Ultron could probably come out the multiverse out of the whatever. I think that could possibly happen. But yeah, that's my list. And what you got, bro, before we keep going?
So I'm already gonna say Loki will always be at the top of my list. It just happened to be my favorite show.
Okay.
Like just in general. I gotta go back and
It's on the stories.
So okay, here it is. Let me go in order. Loki was number 1 for me.
All right.
Okay. Number 2 for me was going to be What If.
All right.
Only because it's set up it basically, if you watch What If, you basically got the pre-set up for Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
And it was like the last thing that Chadwick Boseman did as the voice of T'Challa.
Right,
So
right.
a little more iffy on that situation. So for me, it's Loki. Then it's What If. WandaVision at 3.
Okay.
Secret Invasion at 4.
All right.
Miss Marvel at 5, because it actually was a really, really good show. Falcon and Winter Soldier at 6.
All right.
Actually, no, I take that back. Miss Marvel at 6. Moon Knight at 5. Falcon and Winter Soldier at 7. She-Hulk at 8. And Hawkeye Hawkeye at 9. She-Hulk and Hawkeye for me are interchangeable. I like She-Hulk. It was very witty, funny. Like it did what it was supposed to do. Hawkeye did what it's supposed to do by setting up the Daredevil universe within the series for us. And I'm actually looking forward to seeing the Echo show because of the villain being Wilson Fisk.
Right.
You know? But Miss Marvel actually ended up being a really, really good show. And if you haven't seen the trailer for the Marvels, and the premise for the Marvels, pretty much is going to deal with interdimensional travel kind of stuff on a different kind of scale. Pretty much like this. Basically, what's going to happen is if every time somebody uses their powers, like Captain Marvel uses her powers,
They switch.
Will
Smith.
Yeah, they over there listening to Will Smith hard. Hey, switch. Use your power now, switch.
That's what we on today. That's what we on today.
Hey.
Oh shit.
We have no guidance.
No.
Our guidance is at DreamCon right now.
Yep. That's what happens. This is what you got to deal with.
Shout out to all the fine folks at DreamCon and meeting new people and hanging out, seeing good faces and stuff like that. Good times. I know she seen Big Lou at DreamCon. That was cool. I know that boy Loud Crocodiles at DreamCon.
Shaq Diesel out there.
Yeah. Shaq and Empress.
The homie Skip Bayless out there.
Yeah, Skip. Of course, you got Anime While Black and Ty Away. Anime While Black had a panel last night. Get your anime freak on. That featured our very own Crystal Bay and our boy Ty Away.
Yeah. And the homie Young Go Keezy out there, Young Goku out there. We got a bunch of dope
Right.
people out
Tokyo's out there.
there. In Tokyo.
Tokyo and
But he's from Mississippi.
Tokyo, Invincia, Lou, Zay's out there.
Oh yeah. The
A
whole
bunch
squad.
of dope people that we've met over the years. They're out there.
Oh yeah. And yeah, man, like I say, go swinging back to thing, like I say, Secret Invasion. Going back to Secret Invasion, we're gonna switch gears back to what we really came to talk about. Secret Invasion wasn't that bad of a show. And Rhodey got switched during Civil War, and people got to get over there. You just got to face the fact that that's what it is.
They had to drag him out of there because his legs don't work like they used to before.
He got his lieutenant down. He had to get new legs. He got to get new legs. Damn shit! I didn't even catch you saying, man. You know what? What's next on the list? What's next on the list? What we talking about? What we got, man? Where we at?
Talking about
Takeover.
that's the Great American Bash.
Great American Bash.
All right, I'm gonna tell you right now, this NXT Great American Bash is actually going to be super dope.
Right.
They got some great matches on the list. Hold on, let me excuse me. Nah, they got some great matches going on. So first things first, Dragon Lee is a 8-person mixed tag match, right?
Okay.
So you got Dragon Lee, Nathan Frazier, Yulisa Leon, and Valentina Feroz versus the Metaphor. Metaphor is Oro Mensah, Jakara Jackson, Lash Legend, and my boy Noam Dar.
Right on.
I just need my girl to come back one time just so I can hear him say, Alicia Fox. All right. Then we also have the submission match for the NXT Women's Championship. It's Tiffany Stratton versus Thea Hale from Chase U. We have a tag team match for the NXT Tag Team Championships. It's the Gallus, which is Mark Coffey and Wolfgang.
Right.
Versus the Family, which is Tony D'Angelo and Stax Lorenzo. We have a single match between Gable Stevenson, that's Olympic gold medalist Gable Stevenson.
Right.
Song Big Throw versus Baron Corbin, the Lone Wolf. Hopefully he's going to buy his Lone Wolf gimmick again. We have a Weapons Wild match. It's essentially anything, any weapon goes. It's Roxanne Perez versus Blair Davenport. We have the singles match for the NXT Championship, which is my boy Carmelo Hayes versus Ilya Dragunov. And then, of course, you got the triple threat match for the NXT North American Championship. And that's my boy Dirty, Dominic Mysterio with mommy, Rhea Ripley. You got Wesley and you got versus Mustafa Ali. So you got Dominic versus Wesley versus Mustafa Ali. I think there's going to be a nice action-paced match. I feel like
it's gonna be high impact. It's gonna be high impact. I smell a lot of aerial attacks coming in this match.
Right. I feel like Wes and Mustafa is gonna dominate the match. But I believe that I still get, for some reason, I still got Dominic coming out as the champion.
I feel you. But I feel like the only reason I feel like Dom may lose because Solo lost his title when he came up. And he could keep the North American title, which made no sense.
He wasn't supposed to be in the North American title match. You know what I mean?
True.
So he wasn't supposed to be in the match. If he was supposed to be in the match, it'd be a different story. But he wasn't supposed to be in the match at all when he won the title. Because you got to remember, that boy came back from an injury. He had a knee injury when he came back and joined the Bloodline.
Man, that dude need to wear shoes. That's why he got a goddamn knee and wear some dang boots.
Out there barefoot, getting carpal tunnel on the ankle.
Man, wear some boots, bruh. Got them bad shins.
You know them Samoans don't wear no goddamn shoes.
They better
unless they Jays.
Exactly. Now, I couldn't even see myself wrestling without no shoes on. There's actually a wrestler. I don't know if he still wrestles. Nitro Butcher, white dude. He do death matches with no shoes on.
He crazy. Matt
Death-
Riddle still wrestles without shoes.
Who?
Matt Riddle.
Yeah, that's.
Remember, he come to the ring with a scooter and flip flops and then kick the muds off.
I just don't. I don't see how they do it.
Matt Riddle walking around getting everybody gangrene in the ring.
He got green on him, all right. He got a bag full of green. I can tell you that.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, him, RVD, and Jeff Hardy need to be a trio.
No, Jeff Hardy does not. Jeff Hardy ain't on no green. Jeff Hardy was never on none of that. He was on that green.
Shit. You should hear the stories about back then with Randy, Jeff, RVD. Yeah.
I say this, but yeah, who you got winning these matches though?
For the 8-person mixed tag match, I got the Metaphor.
Okay.
I'm not really too big on. I'm not too big on everybody in the match, but if I had to choose, I'm gonna have to go with Noam Dar and Lash Legend. I'm actually a fan of Lash Legend from her debut, from her, because she's from Texas.
Right on.
She's from Georgia, but she played at A&M, I believe.
Okay.
So I'm going with Lash Legend and Noam Dar and the rest of the Metaphor. I already told you I feel like Dirty Dom coming out with his title.
Okay.
I think Tiffany Stratton's going to keep her title. I believe they're big on her in the company, and she's pretty much is essentially filling the void that was left by Mandy Rose.
Yeah.
And I really have. I mean, and it's a submission title match. We haven't had a really good submission match in a minute.
Right.
I hope Gallus still wins. I like the fact that it's the Coffee Brothers and Wolfgang. Like, I love them as a group, especially their work when they were in NXT UK. Gable Stevenson, Baron Corbin, that's a toss-up because I really essentially want Baron Corbin to get back to his Lone Wolf gimmick and get back on the streak, but I also want to see how far Gable Stevenson has came since he's been signed to the company.
And then again, I'll say Gable Stevenson, I feel like he can afford a loss since he's fairly new.
Yeah, he's still green.
It's all like, him beating Corbin really wouldn't, And then all you do all this hype up to bring Corbin back to his Lone Wolf, give you lose. Like, bro, like, what was the point?
Right. And then, of course, you got with the Weapons Wild match, I just want to see some bloodshed. You rarely ever see bloodshed in a women's match. There's Roxanne versus Blair. I don't care who wins. Give me a good match. Great storytelling. And as far as Carmelo and Ilya, that's gonna be hard.
I feel like Carmelo.
I like Ilya, but I believe Carmelo's gonna win because I like Carmelo a little more than I do Ilya.
I feel like Carmelo.
Besides having an NXT champion who might possibly be part of a new faction.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. Like
that
they keep.
I don't know if the faction is going to be for the main roster and NXT. I kind of hope it does.
Right.
Me personally, I would have had that branded. Stay out of the Hurt Business. That could have been Titus Worldwide right there.
Yeah. I mean, Titus. When nobody really check with Titus like that though.
No, but I mean, just in general, thinking about hey, Titus Worldwide. Literally, you could have had Titus manage somebody from NXT UK, NXT Japan when they were thinking about doing it. You can have him manage somebody. Was it MLW? They still have a partnership with them. Somebody from NXT, somebody from Raw, and somebody from SmackDown. That could have been Titus Worldwide. Yeah. Everybody could have been from a different area. Like, you could have had him manage Mustafa Ali, Noam Dar, Shinsuke Nakamura, just that worldwide.
I see where you're going. I see where you're going.
Feel me?
I feel you. I ain't mad at it.
But speaking of that boy, Dominic Mysterio, let's fast forward about a week later.
Where we at?
SummerSlam. SummerSlam, because that boy from one member to the next member, that boy Seth Rollins got to fight Finn Balor.
You know what? We should do a Blerdspot watch party series. I know we can find a way to stream this mug on this joint and just do a watch party that night.
Right.
It's a Saturday. We all just get on this mug and watch it. You the tech guy. I know you can find. I know you know a way to get it for us to stream and share. Do a stream out. And just bang out and watch that mug at one time.
Right.
Y'all in the comments, play this game. We play game. Let us know if y'all want that.
We do everything.
Oh yeah.
We worldwide for real. But no, SummerSlam has a lot of action-packed, great matches.
Yes, it does.
So
what's the first match on the card? Let's talk about that.
So far, the matches on the card are Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar.
We know who winning that match.
Yeah, that's going to be the Cowboy Brock Lesnar.
Oh, yeah.
Handy dandy whoop ass Brock Lesnar.
Hank Hill Lesnar. Selling propane and propane accessories.
Even though I want my boy to end racism and win.
Hey, man, he ended racism all over the world, man.
Mm-hmm. He can literally say his best friend is black. He married her.
Cut it off. That's what.
Nah, ain't no cut off.
That's so hilariously funny.
But yeah, then you got Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor.
I got
possible cash in if Finn Balor loses.
Cause I
hope they don't do nothing stupid like have the cash in happen
mid-match,
and then have Finn Balor win.
Cause I feel like what they
I feel like this is how shit. If they do this and Damian Priest cashes in mid-match, right? And they both jump and take out Seth Rollins, and then Finn Balor gets in the ring, finger poke of doom to Damian Priest for the win. Why do I see them doing some shit like that?
I don't know how to feel about that. Because when they did that in WCW, that devalued everything.
It just cheapens the title.
Yeah. And we just got that belt too. So it's like, that makes it even worse. That makes it even worse.
Right. But then again, that boy Seth Rollins has been a little injured lately.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You never know.
Yeah.
And the next match, I got my birthday twin, Asuka, going against Charlotte Flair and Bianca Belair. And those are bars. They rhyme. Yeah. Bars upon bars, triple threat match for the WWE Women's Championship. Io Sky can possibly cash in if she decides to.
Right.
You never knew.
You never knew. I think she may cash in. There's gonna be somebody gonna try to cash in because she been trying to cash. I think somebody gonna cash in and somebody gonna have an unsuccessful cash in. I think that's probably gonna happen.
Now, you want to get surgical real quick?
What you want to do?
Have Io successfully cash in on Rhea tonight while she's in there trying to help Dominic Mysterio.
Can you do that?
She can cash in on any female champion.
I know, but I mean, Rhea, it won't be a sanctioned match. It would have to be like
the cash in automatically makes it a sanctioned match.
I mean, I'm saying like that ain't never happened before, so I guess that'll be cool.
Exactly. Ain't nobody ever got cashed in on their day off.
Right. That's very true.
Like screw that. Like I want them to 24/7 bounce house Crash Holly cash in style.
Bro, we ain't never gonna see nothing like that again. That was just
like I want to see Io and Bailey jump Rhea at the grocery store, Stone Cold Steve Austin Booker T style.
Now Bailey, they too busy running shots on that ass. Shots like, yo, shorty!
And then hit the cash in.
Oh yeah. Shots like, yo, man, let me talk to you real quick. Let me show you some car insurance, man. Now we good. No. Let me holler at you.
Do some crazy shit. Like Rhea's in a limo, right? And Dom forgets like he forgot his suitcase. He had to go back to the locker room and get it. And then Io fucking rolls down the window and then crashes the limo. Because the cash in don't start until the other opponent's on their feet. So she cashes in, Rhea gets out the car. She's technically on her feet. Slam her head inside the door. Moonsault off the top of the limo. Win.
That's gonna hurt.
It'd be dope though.
It's gonna hurt. Moves out the top of a limo to concrete. Them niggas gone for like at least a week.
And then you got Ricochet, but you also can see that'd be dope. Next match on the card is I'm saving this next match for last because it's the one I want to see the most. Match after that is Ricochet versus Logan Paul. It's a singles match. It really should be selfie on a stick match because you got to give Logan Paul credit. The fact that he ain't lose sight or grip, that angle on that selfie stick stayed the same the entire time. Even when he got the Ned Flanders super kick to the face. What took the Ned Flanders?
He's stupid. He did get
Ned Flanders kick.
He got the
Ned Flanders, and then he got the standing shooting star press on camera. That's gonna be a good high flying match. Gunther versus Drew McIntyre. I hope Gunther retains. I love Drew, but Gunther, that's my guy.
Yeah.
And then especially since like after seeing his interview about his previous ring name, he was Walter.
Yep.
And he's like, Walter's my dad's name. It's an old name. I'm technically Walter Jr. Ain't nobody gonna be afraid of nobody named Walter Jr. as your champion. He's like, it's just an old name.
No, now ain't no old name. You just want to sign that name over. That's go left.
And then now we got a singles match: Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler. And as Ronda Rousey is known as the baddest woman on the planet, I believe Shayna Baszler should get the rub.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because I think this is Ronda's last match for a while. And as far as being a dominant competitor, Shayna's been more dominant than Ronda's been dominant. Even though Ronda's been very dominant, she's been dominant over people who don't have the same background as she does.
Right.
Let me see you dominate somebody with a similar background.
You know what would have been better if they would have did this match? We ain't seen this match in over 20 some years.
Mm-hmm. Take the ropes off the ring.
No, Lions Den match, bro.
Yeah.
Do a good old fashioned Ken Shamrock Lions Den match. That would be perfect.
They know what they should do it. They should do it at the NXT Battlegrounds arena.
Yeah, because remember back in the day, the Lions Den match was on. It wasn't nothing but a UFC match.
Right.
It was like it had a cage right by the stage right there. Put them in that motherfucker do and let them have like a work shoot match or whatever. Like really go at it or whatever you want to do. I let them.
Honestly, for a real Lions Den match, you know what they should do?
Get Danny B. Severn officiated.
No, I was gonna say, to bring back what it's not theirs, but it was TNA's 6-sided ring, and then put a Hell in a Cell cage on top of it.
Oh hell no!
You feel me?
I'm trying to see that in WWE. Yeah, you have to do a lot of moving maneuvering for that one. You have to participate. That has to be the first match on the card right there. You got to open up with that because there's a lot of.
Yeah, they should record it at like another time or something like that. Something simple.
Oh yeah.
And then of course you got the SummerSlam Battle Royal. There's only been 2 people confirmed for the Battle Royal that we know of, and that's LA Knight and Sheamus.
Yeah.
My boy, I hope LA Knight win.
He needs to.
He needs it. And then the biggest match of the night, the match that everybody's waiting on. Tribal Combat for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship and the recognition as the Tribal Chief. Now, I don't know about everybody else, but I'm going with my boy, main event, Tribal Chief Jey Uso.
I want to say that, but I feel like they really trying to push. I don't really know where they're going with this Roman Reigns thing. I do not know. Because they say Roman's supposed to be taking some time off after he leaves. I don't know where they're going with all this. So it's like, because I feel like if you keep him with champions at WrestleMania next year, like, damn, he going to be ran through everybody. Look who in the house. Look who in the cut.
Look who came through.
Crystal Beasley. What they handing in? Got it. That.
Yeah.
They put it back. Yeah, she out here in these streets. She was like, yeah, she out here, y'all. She had a dream of kind of dreams, turning up, eating good food, drinking good drinks, you know what I mean? Drinking responsibly.
Who you by?
What would you say, bro?
I was asking where she at, who she by.
You know, she probably kicking back with Regina, drinking mimosas. Eating lobster bisque.
We don't do that in Austin.
What?
Look, come on now. She should know us better.
Oh,
you know damn well we acting a fool.
Oh, you came in this joint late. If you would have been here like 45 minutes ago, oh, you would have saw the chaos.
If you would have been here 17 and a half minutes ago.
Shoot.
I think I'm on camera cut off number. If I cut it off again, it'd be number 3. Exactly.
Like this went downhill fast.
Hey, but we kept it uphill and then we went right back downhill.
Yep, we did everything.
Hey, you know who can't go uphill? The real roadie. Ouch.
Ouch. That's not right. He got kids, man. He got
I don't remember Roddy having no kids. Every time I see Roddy, the first thing I think he want to ask Nick Fury is what his super suit is.
You know what? That would be fun. I was just waiting for him to say, what does graphic look like? What? What ain't no country? I've heard they speak English and what?
I'm gonna tell you right now, though. We could definitely say Scroll Roddy look like a bitch.
Damn. Yes.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
Squirrel Roddy looked like a bitch.
You know,
the president fucked everything up, though. He got innocent people killed.
Yeah, I was like, bro, like, what are you doing?
Nigga, shut up.
He turned into old boy Liam Neeson, like, bro, I will find you. We will find you and we will kill. Like, bruh.
Hey, I bet you he got the what's that nigga? The dude who got the chin like the grandpa from Up. That Captain America. He got him on speed dial.
Oh, that U.S. agent.
Yeah. He got U.S. agent on speed dial. Everybody know he got the same chin as the grandpa from Up.
Damn. He got that crimson chin.
Boy got that cleft. The boy chin wonder.
He got that slice a bag of Doritos open shit.
That boy chin know how to call 911 on his own.
Damn. That's what
boy got a Karen chin.
Dude, he got to pay extra. He got to pay double when he go on the plane with that chin.
Yeah, every time he enter a building, his chin enter first.
Gosh, dang. Man. Nah, he can never say nothing about the hair on my chinny chin.
And guess what? They not even super soldiers.
Damn. They whooped his ass. Like, the Dora Milaje showed him, like, sit. If it was like sit down and shut up with a person.
They beat him like a black mama kid in the store when they asked for too much shit.
Bro, he just like, he like, you guys gonna have to. And they hit him with the, sit your ass down, boy. What's wrong with you? They gonna make a damn shield out of some aluminum foil and some tin and some.
And the moment you use your shield, that shit start to crumble up like a beer can on a white frat boy head.
Damn. But that being said, that's been the Blerdspot podcast. This was everywhere today. I don't even know if we accomplished what we meant to accomplish. Like always, thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, June88, Crystal Bay, and Humble Kid family. Crystal Bay, I know you're still watching. Stay safe out there. Drink kind. We will see you next week. Peace.